Hello, I'm Atujamin. You're watching Hornbill TV's Prime at Night. The Civil Secretariat at Kohima observed the National Unity or Rashtriya Ekta Divas in commemoration of the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel on October 31st at the Secretariat in Kohima. Home Commissioner Abhijit Sinha conducted the program. Sinha said Patel played a crucial role in pre-independence as well as post-independence India and was closely associated with the freedom of the country. The officials urged for the preservation of unity, integrity and security of the nation and to strive hard to spread the message among the countrymen. During the program, the Unity Day pledge was also administered by the chairman of the program.
In ensuring that all the princely states who were there when India got independence, they could merge in India in a very effective and a swift manner, and that also led him maybe people give him the title of the Iron Man of India also. He also became the first Deputy Prime Minister of India of Free India in 1947, and history remembers him as the builder and consolidator of New India. So in his memory and as a homage to him, we have been celebrating this Rashtriya Ekta Divas, that is National Unity Day on 31st of October 2022, and as a part of that this Ekta Divas, we also take a National Unity Day pledge.
The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, in collaboration with St. Mary's Higher Secondary School of Kohima, hosted a photo exhibition and artificial intelligence display today on October 31st with Minister of Higher Education and Tribal Affairs Temjanim Nalong as a event special guest. Addressing the students, Along said the problem with the Naga society now is a dependence on government jobs alone. He said Nagaland state has the highest literacy rate with 80%, but one of the highest unemployed rate and highest government employees as per statistics. He urged the students to break that barrier and seek out and create other opportunities. He encouraged the students to concentrate on their education but at the same time refine other skills and interests that they have.
Do not run away from your mentors. Do not run away from your teachers or from your parents. Today, the world is not narrowed down only to Nagaland. There is a saying, the whole world has become one. From here to reach Kifre, it takes 14 hours. From here to reach London, it takes only 9 hours. We are accessible to the world. Girls, you want to be florists, you want to keep flowers, make them into good flowers, learn about them, and there's a good business opportunity for that. Some of you makeup artists, nowadays guys are good in makeup artists, but some of you can be a great makeup artist, you can do well, you can promote yourself, and social media gives you good promotion.
Also, the Principal Director of School Education, Tawasilan K, said the setting up of AI school for schools is fundamentally changing the way students and teachers understand and assimilate information in today's world. He said that AI has immense potential to transform any field of human nature to sustain human life. Artificial intelligence in education has the potential to be a game changer for every child. Miscreants vandalized an old Congress office located at Indira Nagar in the outskirts of Agartala city when the Congress workers gathered there to observe the death anniversary of the former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. The miscreants allegedly destroyed the decorations, vandalized the furniture and ransacked the interior. Senior Congress leader Manik Chakrabarty, who is also the block Congress president, suffered injuries as the miscreants assaulted him during ransacking the party office. Alleging the involvement of ruling Bharatiya Janata Party, the Congress workers staged a road blockade, styling the vehicle movement. The blockade was, however, withdrawn after the police administration assured the Congress workers of strict actions against the perpetrators.
মহিলারা এইভাবে কথাবার্তা করছি হ্যাঁ তোর তো তোমার মার ঘর থেকে জন্ম হয়ে আইছস কি করে একটা মহিলা নিয়ে ভাগ জুগাই দিলি এইসব নোংরা ভাষায় গালি বড় কনফ্লিক্ট পুলিশ আমার সবচেয়ে বড় তিনটা পুলিশ ছেলে কাজটা করছে তিনটা পুলিশ আইছে পরে তারা একটা করছে কনফ্লিক্ট পুলিশের আন্ডারে এরকম হয়েছে তিনটা পুলিশ আছে এখন আমাদের যারা বেশি মারছে তারা ট্রমা সেন্টারে চিকিৎসা চলছে তারা দুইজন এখানে দুই তিনজন এখানে ওপেন বাজার মধ্যে চলছে আমরা কিন্তু একটা কোনো শব্দ করছি না আমরা জাস্ট খাওয়ার দিতাছি তারা এটাই বুঝাই দিছে যে কংগ্রেস যে ভালোবাসা দিতে জানে কংগ্রেস আজকে দেখাই দিয়েছে কিন্তু তার মতো রাজনীতি আমরা করি না বিজেপির মতো বিজেপি আমিও এক সময় করতাম দিয়া দেখি 2 নম্বরে দিয়া সবকিছু অ্যাটাক করে রাখতো আমারে এরকম কইরা মেয়েদেরকে কংগ্রেসের কোনো কাজে আমাদের রুকা যাবে না আমাদের 6 আগরতলা বিদায় তারা ঘুম গেছে তারা জানে তারা পর্যন্ত তাদের অ্যারেস্ট গ্রেফতার করা হইতাছে ততক্ষণ পর্যন্ত আমরা রাস্তা অবরোধ থাকবো অনির্দিষ্টকাল ব্যাপী আমাদের অবরোধ চলবে সিসিটিভি ক্যামেরায় ফুটেজ দেখা বাইকের নাম্বার এবং তাদের শনাক্ত করে এই গুন্ডাদের গ্রেফতার করতে হইব আইটি ভবন এখানে কাছেই আছে পুলিশ কোন রকমের কোনো তাল বাহানা দিতে পারতো না আইটি ভবনের সামনে দিয়েই তারা তাণ্ডব করতে আইছে সিসিটিভি ক্যামেরায় তাদের ফুটেজগুলি নিয়ে এবং তাদের বাইকের নাম্বার নিয়ে
ইঞ্জিন কাম বাইক আছে 8-10-12টা এই সুর হচ্ছে বাইরে মুখে যা খুশি তা তারপরে বাসলে আমার বাইরে নিয়ে পথ করে এই চাবি দেয় আমি চাবি দিতাম তারপর আমার লোক 10টা তুইছি আমি একলা তার 10-15 জন তারপর ভাগ দিয়ে এগুলো 10 টাউনের পুরো সব বুঝলেন এই অবস্থা আছে বিজেপির প্রভাব বিজেপির প্রভাব
Assam police has launched an investigation into alleged attempt of religious preaching, conversion, violating visa rules by foreigners in the state. Speaking to media, Special DGP GP Singh said cops will probe if religious conversion are being done by foreigners arriving on tourist visa. He also informed that police will keep close watch on religious meetings where foreigners are seen. He further said that the Assam government has written to the center to blacklist foreigners and their sponsoring organization for tourist visa violations. Last week in Assam, 3 Swedish and 7 German nationals were detained by cops and later sent to Delhi for deportation after they were found to be present in religious preaching in India and tourist visas. Last month, 17 Bangladeshis were arrested for same violations.
Indian people in the entire system. Second is that what was the actual purpose that they were coming. We have evidence to the effect that they had participated in religious practice. What exactly was that religious practice and whether its aim was only preaching or something else, including conversion, that we are looking into, and we shall investigate that.
What are investigations revealing on the conversion bit?
So it is too early to say. It is just about 7 days. We have collected the video footage, we have collected photographs. Now we are talking to the people who were present there, and I am sure that over the period of time the entire story would come.
Some videos are circulated about showing Assam in the poor light where Adivasis are shown in the receiving end, and
I would not like to comment on what is coming on social media, and I am only investigating this particular aspect, as I have said.
Sir, has the asked or directed to the other district police also to
Yes,
keep watch?
all district SPs have been directed that anywhere, irrespective of the religion, if there are preaching or congregations where there are foreigners, we have to keep a watch, because as per rules, extant rules of the country, anybody who wants to come here for religious preaching has to take a missionary, the M1 visa. So if they are coming on tourist visa, that is T1 visa, and indulging in religious practice, then it is unlawful. There is a difference, and there are type of activities that people can indulge in even in while coming on missionary visa. And one of the things that I wish to tell you very explicitly and clearly, that proselytization, that is activities relating to conversion, are explicitly banned in all kinds of visas, including missionary visas.
The forest officials rescued a leopard from the Jansari area in Assam's Kamrup district on Sunday night. The rescued leopard was later safely released in its habitat under Sila range. The rescue operation was conducted successfully without any harm or injury to human life by the team of Sila Range, according to the Assam Forest Department. In the past 2 months, the Forest Department has rescued as many as 10 leopards from different parts of the state and released them in the jungles. Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh says Manipur is heading forward towards development, including improvement in connectivity with other states. Addressing the National Unity Day observation at the first BN Manipur Rifles Parade Ground today, he appealed to the public to work together for further development of the state. The Chief Minister spoke of his desire to see seriousness in all state governments officials, especially high-ranking officers, during such observations. Biren Singh stated that the Rashtriya Ekta Divas is being observed from 2014 every year on October 31st to mark the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India. He said people have been able to live a life with dignity and honor only because of being citizens of India. As such, the people should have the highest honor for the country and their birthplace, he said. And Biren Singh inspected the March Past Parade and also administered the Rashtriya Ekta Divas pledge to all those attending the function. Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh today appealed to the farmers of the state to utilize their paddy fields for growing other vegetables after they have harvested rice starting this year and not let the fields lie unutilized after the harvesting season. Biren Singh was addressing a program where farm machineries and implements were distributed or demonstrated. The Department of Agriculture organized the event at the City Convention Hall today. Asserting that the main concern of farmers is the lack of water sources during off-seasons, the Chief Minister assured setting up a special sub-committee comprising the agriculture, IFCD horticulture, minor irrigation and others to look into the issue. The Chief Minister assured that the government will ensure provisions for the farmers' requirements including seed and water. The Chief Minister also inspected the farm machineries and implements. A demonstration of farm drones was also showcased as a part of the function. Investigation into the setting up the Mia Museum at Golpara district of Assam has reportedly revealed some sensational details. According to reports, the Assam police have been able to unearth the links between the Mia Museum and the terror outfits Al-Qaeda in the Indian subcontinent of AQIS and the Ansarul Bangla team of ABT. The AQIS and the ABT reportedly funded the setting up of the museum at Golpara. Reports claim that arrested Mia Marishad President Mohar Ali had approached the ABT operatives for funds to set up the museum. Notably, arrested AQIS and ABT operatives have revealed that the terror outfits had financially helped in setting up the museum. Mohar Ali allegedly received rupees 10,000 to 15,000 from the AQIS and the ABT for setting up the museum.
See, when we had got 4 people in connection with ABT/AQIS in Barpeta, Tamulpur and Nolbari. So during their interrogation, they had, 2 of them had said that one Mr. Mohar Ali had approached them to seek support in their endeavor and also financial support. At that time, it was not clear what was the endeavor and what was the reason why they wanted support, but these people apparently had given them about 10,000 rupees at that time. Subsequent to that, we came to know that there is something called Mia Museum, which has been inaugurated by one Mohar Ali in Lakhipur in Gwalpara. We tried to connect the dots, and on the basis of connection of the dots, we came to know that this is the same Mohar Ali. That is the reason why Mr. Mohar Ali has been arrested in case connected to AQIS and ABT. Now, whether he has linkages with other proscribed or banned organizations, that is subject matter of investigation. Whether this support was one time or has it been going on since long, that is another point of investigation we are looking into.
The Cemetery Minister today gave a one-time grant of rupees 1.5 lakh to at least 318 former rebels of different outlawed groups as part of their government's rehabilitation package. The beneficiaries included 127 ex-rebel of the United Gorkha People's Organization, 74 of Diwa Liberation Army, 38 from the Kuki National Liberation Army, 33 from the KLF, 35 from the Alpha I and 11 from the Dimasa National Liberation Army. Sarma said, again, called for a permanent peace in the state. He appealed to Alpha Commander-in-Chief Paresh Barua to come to dialogue and initiate a peace process. He appealed to Paresh Barua to shun the path of violence and embrace the path of peace through dialogue for building a new Assam. Sarma hoped that the government shall be holding talks with the Alpha I and everything will be resolved.
উগ্ৰপন্থা পৰিহাৰ কৰি সাধাৰণ জীৱনলৈ প্ৰত্যাৱৰ্তন কৰা ইউনাইটেড গোৰ্খা পিপলছ অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন, তিৱা লিবাৰেশ্যন আৰ্মি, কুকি নেশ্যনেল লিবাৰেশ্যন আৰ্মি, আলফাৰ কিছু সদস্য আৰু ডিমাছা নেশ্যনেল লিবাৰেশ্যন আৰ্মি একাংশ সদস্য আজি আমাৰ মাজত উগ্ৰপন্থা পৰিহাৰ কৰি ৰাজ্যৰ মূল সুঁতিলৈ ঘূৰি আহিছিল। আজি তেখেতসকলক আমি অসম চৰকাৰৰ পৰা ৰিহেবিলিটেশ্যন পেকেজ হিচাপে 1,50,000 টকাকৈ আগবঢ়ালোঁ। আজিৰ কাৰ্যসূচীত বিভিন্ন গোটসমূহৰ মুঠ 318 গৰাকী সদস্যক এই সাহায্য আঁচনিৰ অধীনত আমি সামৰি লৈছোঁ। UGPৰ 127 গৰাকী, TLৰ 76 গৰাকী, KNLৰ 38 গৰাকী, KLFৰ 33 গৰাকী, মূল খুঁটিলৈ ঘূৰি অহা আলফাৰ 35 গৰাকী আৰু DNLৰ 11 গৰাকী। আজিৰ অনুষ্ঠানত যোগ দিয়া সৰ্বাধিক সংখ্যক কেডাৰ হৈছে ইউনাইটেড গোৰ্খা পিপলছ অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন আৰু তিৱা লিবাৰেশ্যন আৰ্মিৰ সংগঠন দুটাৰ সদস্য।
स्पेशली UGPO बोल के गोरखा पीपल्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और TLA तिवा लिबरेशन आर्मी, तिवा एक जनजाति है यहाँ का, असम का, उनका बीच का कुछ लोग मतलब हथियार हाथ में लिया था, विद्रोही बन गया था। उनको काफ़ी दिनों का कष्ट का बाद स्पेशल ब्रांच का जरिए इन लोग सरेंडर किया गया, इन लोगों से सरेंडर लिया गया है। काफ़ी मात्रा में हथियार ये लोग सरेंडर किया हुआ है। सो उनको वन टाइम ग्रांट एक दिया जाएगा। आज ऑनरेबल असम का ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर सर का ये स्पेशल एक पैकेज है और सर काफ़ी दिनों से इसका ऊपर महत्वपूर्ण कार्य कर रहे हैं। इसका नतीजा देखा जा रहा है। ये लोग एक के बाद एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन खुद को जन समाज में विलीन करके एक नॉर्मल नागरिक बनने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं। सो इसके लिए ये भी एक कदम उसकी दिशा में है। ये लोग जाके देखा जा रहा है भाई 6,700 से ज़्यादा लोग इस तरफ से जो सरेंडर किया हुआ है, ये अपना पैर पे खड़ा है आज।
After the Mia Museum controversy in Assam that rocked the state, Youth Congress leaders of Cachar district set up another one in Silchar today. But this time it's a different kind of museum. Shocking it may sound, or mockingly too, as a mark of protest, the Youth Congress leaders of Cachar district had set up a price rise museum in their headquarters, the Indira Bhavan in Silchar. The Youth Congress leaders informed that the prices of commodities have gone sky high and in the coming days it would be beyond the common people's reach. They said many essential commodities may be seen in museums rather than in market, for which they opened this price rise museum. A unique protest of these youth congresses leaders, various essential goods were placed on the compounds of the Indira Bhavan in Silchar today.
जनसाधारण लोग हैं, सबको बताने का कोशिश किया है कि आप किसी भी धर्म के राजनीति में ना गिरे। जो सरकार अभी है, देश में है, हमारे राज्य में है, वो विभाजन का राजनीति में भरोसा करते हैं। चीज़ों के दाम, मूल्य वृद्धि जिस तरह से आसमान छू रहा है, युवाओं का नौकरी जिस तरह से घटता गया, 45 साल में सबसे ज़्यादा बेरोजगार अब भारतवर्ष में है, तो ये सब को भुलाने का जो कोशिश जो सरकार का है, वो उस कोशिश में ना गिरे और खुद आके लाइव परफॉर्मेंस हमारे कांग्रेस ऑफिस में आके देखे, जो हमने आज ये प्रोग्राम किया है। ये करने का मतलब इसलिए है कि ये जो वास्तव है, ये जो रेट जो बढ़ना, तेल का दाम 70-80 रुपये का लीटर था, आज हो गया 210 के ऊपर चल रहा है। तो ये जो लीटर है, गरीब लोगों को ये खरीद के खाने में बहुत दिक्कत होगा। तो गरीब लोगों को सोचना पड़ेगा कि हमको आगे क्या विकल्प चुनना है, और अगर ठीक तरह से गरीब लोग सोचेंगे कि विकल्प क्या है, तो कांग्रेस ही विकल्प है। पूरे देश में अब देखा है, भारत जोड़ो यात्रा भी निकला है, इसमें से हम लोगों का ही अगर देश को शांति से चला पाएगा, ये जो आसमान छूता जो रेट बढ़ रहा है खाने पीने में, अगर वो घटाना है तो वो कांग्रेस का ही हस्तक्षेप चाहिए होगा देश में। इसीलिए मैं लोगों को आग्रह करूँगा कि वो आए, हमारा म्यूजियम पे आके देखें और जो सही सोच है उस सोच को लाए और विभाजन का जो राजनीति चल रहा है देश में उससे दूर हटे। आपको लगता है मैं इस पे नहीं जाना चाहूँगा। ये जो क्या म्यूजियम आपने बोला है, ये मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये राजनीति है। हमारे जो राज्य में जो दो कम्युनिटी का लोग हैं, उनमें एक राजनीति तोड़ने का एक राजनीति, एक साजिश चला रहा है। क्योंकि आपको भी पता है कि लोग कई हर तरह से त्रस्त है।
Meghalaya Chief Minister Konrad Sangma on Monday said one person was arrested and 3 FIRs were filed, while a large number of people have been identified in connection with the October 28 rally organized by the FKJ-GP against unemployment. Sangma on Monday presided over a law and order review meeting, which was attended by the Director General of Police and Home Minister Lakim Rimpoy, besides others. The Chief Minister told reporters on Monday that the police have already identified many of those involved in the incident leading to the arrest. It may be mentioned that the FKJ-GP sponsored rally against unemployment turned violent in the city on Friday as sporadic cases of attack on people, including those from the press and vehicles, were reported. Miscreants were seen chasing people and assaulting them with the flags made of bamboo poles.
We had the law and order meeting to review the situation that took place last 2 to 3 days back, and we have reviewed the entire situation, and we have instructed the police to take necessary action, and also for future situations the necessary arrangements and necessary SOPs and all different kind of arrangements that need to be made for future. Those areas also were discussed in detail. And many other areas of law and order situation to discuss, which will not be appropriate for me to share right now on public forum.
So the Friday.
Sorry? What is the update on the case? Already one person has been arrested, and there is also 3 FIRs that are asking for different kind of permissions to hold these programs. There is a sense that, of course, as they've mentioned, that they will follow the procedures and everything. There is, administration always believes that there is some sense of at least some trust in this entire process. And therefore, certain things come out completely as a surprise to everybody. And in this entire incident that happened, there were few selected people who were identified, and and therefore it could be clearly seen that out of the 1,500 plus people who were there were very, very few selected who resorted to this kind of a violent activity. And hence, this was something that was completely came as a surprise. And of course, you can always be, you can go to the conclusion and say that, well, you could have intelligence failure. These are all matters of assessment by any individual, but will require the government to be more stringent in the future. And we will have to take much more steps to even look at all the most impossible situations. Also will have to be looked into the thing, and need to be prepared for every kind of situation in the future.
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.